2 was delayed again. So Stalker 2, if you don't know, is being developed by a developer that was originally based in Ukraine. Because of the war in Ukraine, they had to relocate to Prague, I believe, which they did a couple years ago, but through all the turmoil that is, working, living, moving out of a war zone, this title has seen a lot of pushbacks. It seems like people are still very excited. It seems like really more than any other game, because of the situation surrounding it, people are very understanding for why it's being delayed. The issue now is not that it's being delayed, because I think that mostly makes people feel better about it, that it will come out in a better state than it would have in September. Assuming. Now the issue is, if Stalker 2 is November 20th, and it's not a first-party Xbox game, but it is a high-profile console exclusive that's been advertised pretty much since the beginning of the Series X, it feels like. It's another one of those kind of Hellblade situations where we've kind of known about it the whole generation. But yeah, then we got Call of Duty Black Ops 6, supposed to be coming out October 25th. And there's also rumors that Avowed is somewhere in November and that Indiana Jones is early December. So, and Flight Simulator is also supposed to be around that time. So if we have Black Ops 6, Avowed, Indiana Jones, Flight Simulator, and Stalker 2, all within 5 weeks, is that overstacked? Is that what people want to see from an Xbox release window for the holiday? Or do people want that more spaced out? Now, like I said, Stalker 2 is not first party. The other four games are. Flight Sim, maybe not, but I basically consider that a first party game. So I don't know. I feel like they maybe need to be spaced out, and I kind of hate to say it because it's the one personally I'm looking the most forward to, but I almost think Avowed should be the one that gets pushed back because it's the one that's a new IP. Black Ops 6, that has to come out, right? And that's going to do great. That one's not budging. Indiana Jones maybe could or should get pushed back, but it looks pretty polished. It looks pretty much ready to go, and it's been a long time since we've got a game from Machine Games. Whereas Obsidian has put out games as recently as 3-4 years ago, 2 years ago with Pentiment. And Grounded was only 4 years ago. So, and Avowed is a new IP. I think that's one that maybe needs a little bit more time to advertise, maybe a little bit more time to get people interested. And I think that's a game that could work really well in February. I'm not saying push it back super far, but maybe January, February. And then, we kind of just have big releases every month instead of it feels like 5 big releases sandwiched in almost 1 month. So I don't know, man. Stalker 2, I'm still looking forward to it. November 20th. But yeah, I think Xbox's issue now is they've managed to convince people, rightfully so, that Game Pass is a great deal. People know that now. It has that reputation, but it hasn't really hit that release cadence of a big title or a notable title every quarter. Earlier in the year, they had Power World. That was good for them. Then in the second quarter, they had Hellblade 2. And I guess now maybe you can say stuff like Modern Warfare 3, but that's not a day one. So there's kind of a bit of a drought right now. It's nowhere near what it was in 2022, but it's a little bit of a drought. And we got a lot on the horizon. But I don't know, man. I think this is the thing Xbox needs to figure out. Because right now they have games that people would subscribe to Game Pass for, but people could subscribe for 1 month, 2 months, and knock all these games out and unsubscribe. Maybe you want to space them out over the course of 4 months. and that way people just keep the subscription. But yeah, that's the news for today. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What are you guys thinking? Do you guys think this is actually maybe what they need? Maybe they needed just a bunch of games rapid fire that are all worth playing, all dropping in Game Pass, all getting well received. Who knows? Maybe that's the perfect storm they've been waiting for. Because, like I said, it does seem like next year we've got a lot to look forward to as well. So it's not even like I think they need to delay something so that they have something next year. It just feels like all their games are dropping at once. It kind of feels like, but I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, man. This is Quest, Trackout Games, and that's it for today.